This is the Turf Zone Podcast, your central information and news hub, bringing together professionals from turf associations across multiple states to share things to help you in your business. Brought to you in partnership with our friends at the New England Sports Turf Managers Association. Now, let's get in the zone.
Welcome to the Turf Zone. In this episode, we feature an article titled Newly Released BMPs for New England. In March, a task group of hardworking sports turf professionals and academics led by Victoria Wallace at UConn released a valuable new resource for our industry, Best Management Practices for the Sports Field Manager, a professional guide for environmental sports field management in New England. This essential reference tool positions New England's sports field managers as highly trained professionals who make decisions based on scientific fact and experience. Each chapter highlights solo agronomics and the steps involved with athletic field maintenance practices. There's also a series of local case studies on topics like water conservation, dealing with synthetic pesticide bans, fraise mowing for weed control, and more. Additionally, a complimentary webinar is offered to members at no cost. In the webinar, Victoria Wallace provides an overview of the BMPs, including duty of care in sport, to underscore the importance of using this new resource. Viewers will learn how to use the tools and techniques found in the BMPs to document solid environmental practices when communicating with state officials, employers, organizations, and communities. NESMA's BMPs for New England and case studies are available to current NESMA members at no charge. Members are invited to visit nesma.org to download a digital copy. There are a limited number of printed copies available for $65. That includes shipping and handling. Please contact NESMA to place your order. I have found that city and town officials and some decision makers are willing to embrace IPM and BMPs. Having a BMP manual that is New England-based, developed with solid science, and is peer-reviewed is invaluable. Jesse O'Brien, O'Brien Landscape Agronomy, Portland, Maine. I truly feel the BMP guide provides another tool in our toolbox. I recommend that all turf managers take advantage of this great resource. Richard Carlico, CSFM, L&C Park Consultants, Town of Hebron, Connecticut, retired. The BMPs have been a guide for developing and implementing a cultural program to produce safe and beautiful playing surfaces for our athletes. Additionally, it has been the pillar for creating sustainable initiatives on campus. Tom Berry, CFSM, Greens Farms Academy, Westport, Connecticut. In creating these guidelines, many experts contributed their expertise and provided input during the development process. NESMA is grateful to the following people: Victoria Wallace, NESMA BMP Task Group Chair, University of Connecticut. Steve Alm, PhD, University of Rhode Island. Ed Ball, Phillips Exeter Academy, New Hampshire. Tom Berry, CSFM Greens Farms Academy, Connecticut. Ryan Bjorn, Gillette Stadium, Massachusetts. Mike Burris, CSFM Longwood Cricket Club, Massachusetts. Brendan Connor, College of the Holy Cross, Massachusetts. J. Scott Ebden, Ph.D., University of Massachusetts, Amherst. Arthur Goodhind, MCA, Town of Natick, Massachusetts. Peter Gorman, Atlantic Golf and Turf, Massachusetts. Jason Henderson, Ph.D., University of Connecticut. Jason Lanier, University of Massachusetts, Amherst. Patrick McGuire, RLA, Lead AP, Activitas Incorporated, Massachusetts. Jesse O'Brien, O'Brien Landscape and Agronomy, Maine. Mary Owen, University of Massachusetts, Amherst. Ben Palmer, Town of Weston, Massachusetts. And Alyssa Siegel-Miles, University of Connecticut. For all resources associated with this article, check out our show notes. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. You can also visit us at theturfzone.com.
You've been listening to the Turf Zone. For more episodes of the Turf Zone, visit theturfzone.com and subscribe on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app.